At that moment, he had no idea that being late would be the very thing that saved his life. This is the true story of Michael Hingson. In September 2001, Michael worked on the 78th floor of the World Trade Center's North Tower. Every single morning followed the same routine, same train, same elevator, same desk. That day should have been no different, but something was off. Michael is blind, and his guide dog, Roselle, was unusually calm that morning, almost too calm. Because of this, Michael took a little extra time before leaving home, just a few minutes, nothing important. Or so he thought. When Michael and Roselle finally arrived at the World Trade Center, everything felt normal. People rushed past him, elevators dinged open and closed, and the usual morning buzz filled the air. Life was going on as it always did. Then suddenly, an explosion, a deafening roar that shook the entire building from its foundations. People screamed, the lights flickered and then went dark. Smoke began to flood the hallways. An airplane had just slammed into the tower, mere floors above them. Panic erupted. Absolute chaos took over. People were running in every direction. Some just froze in place, paralyzed by fear. Some cried uncontrollably. Most had no idea what to do. Michael couldn't see the fire. He couldn't see the twisted metal or the gaping hole in the building, but he could feel the terror radiating from everyone around him. Amidst the chaos, Roselle, his faithful guide dog, didn't panic. She stood perfectly still, a beacon of calm in a storm of fear. That calm saved his life. In that critical moment, Michael made a decision that would change everything. Instead of getting swept up in the frantic rush, instead of running blindly into the smoke, he placed his complete trust in Roselle. He gave her the command, and they began their long journey down the stairs, 78 floors, one step at a time, while others pushed, shoved, and screamed. Roselle moved with a steady, determined pace. Not once did she hesitate. Not once did she pull away from his side. Seeing her composure, other people started to follow them. They trusted the calm dog more than their own spiraling fear. As they descended, they passed brave firefighters climbing up into the smoke and flames. Many of them smiled at Roselle as they passed. Some patted her head and told Michael he was going to be okay. Many of those heroic firefighters never came back down. After more than an hour, a grueling, seemingly endless journey, Michael and Roselle reached the ground floor. They stepped outside into a world of sirens and chaos, but they were met with fresh air. They were out. They were safe. Just minutes later, the tower they had just escaped collapsed into a cloud of dust and debris. The exact floor where Michael should have been sitting at his desk was gone. If he had arrived on time that day, he would not have survived. Michael later said something incredibly powerful. "I didn't survive because I was lucky. I survived because I stayed calm and trusted something bigger than fear." Roselle, his guide dog, never left his side. She saved not just Michael, but also the many others who followed their calm descent to safety. Years later, Michael still tells this story, not to focus on the fear or the tragedy, but to talk about perspective. He talks about how a bad morning, a missed alarm, a delay that feels like a failure, might actually be a form of protection. So the next time life slows you down, the next time things don't go according to your plan, remember this story, because sometimes being late isn't a mistake. Sometimes it's the very reason you're still here. If this real story moved you, subscribe to our channel for more true stories that prove reality is often more powerful than fiction. Thanks for watching.